morning, dears. Last day we have completed up to question number 14. Look at question number 15. Here also you have to construct a frequency polygon for the following data. Now you can see the frequency table is given in discontinuous manner or inclusive frequency table is given. So the first and foremost work, we have to convert it into exclusive frequency table. How to convert? I have told you. What we do, we subtract 0.5 from the lower class limit and add 0.5 in upper class limit, is it? So what would be the exclusive? It will be 4.5 to 9.5. Frequency is 7. 9.5 to 14.5. Frequency is 11. 14.5 to 19.5. Frequency is 15. 19.5 to 24.5. Frequency is 22. Then 24.5 to 29.5. Frequency is 18. And finally 29.5 to 34.5. Frequency is 5. Now it is converted into exclusive or continuous frequency distribution. We have to construct a frequency polygon. So we will be drawing the axes and then we'll represent this, is it? As we know, this gives you y-axis and this gives you x-axis. Where this is a meeting point 0. Now we can take it maybe 5 each, 5, 10, 15, 20 and 25 because the maximum is 22. Now this is 0, 4.5, 9.5, 14.5, 19.5, 24.5, 29.5 and 34.5. Now we have to draw a frequency polygon, so we have to mark the midpoints of this gappings, is it? Now we have taken less, so I can give a curve line that fills the gap. Less gap, more gap, it fills the gap. Now first we have 7. So that would be somewhere here between 5 and 10. So I can take a point here. This is for the 7. In front of this middle point, you can see this stands for class mark, and here I have taken 7. Next we have 11, so this will be after 10. So maybe 10, then this will be 11. Then we have 15. So from midpoint, exact 15. So this is exact 15 we are having. Then we have 22. So that will be somewhere here. Now middle of this. And this is 20, 22 somewhere here. This is not exact in your graph paper. You can have it exact. Next is 18. This is 22. Next is 18. So this will be somewhere down of 20. 18. Then we have 5. So where is the 5? This is 5. Is it? Now what we are going to do? We are going to join these points. So first I will be joining this two, then this two, then this two, this two, you can draw a dotted line this side. Similarly, a dotted line goes this side. Does not matter if it comes negative side, no problem. Now what are the things we have to do? This is Y. Then this represents marks. This represents number of students. Sorry, this is the opposite I have written. This represents number of students. And this is marks. I have written opposite only. It happened sometime. Now this is marks secured by the students. X-axis 1 centimeter, 5 units. Y-axis 1 centimeter, 5 units. This is one option. We can construct this. In the second option, here we can get the class marks. The meaning of class marks is, maximum class limit and minimum class limit. We add it up and we divide it by 2. Because this frequency polygon is based on class marks only. You can see it is not, the points are not given on 4.5 and 9.5. It is given in between of 4.5 and 9.5. So what is between? Between is, you can see the sum of 4.5 and 9.5 is 14. So 14 divided by 2, 7. When you see it comes at 7, then it comes at 14, not 14, 9.5 and 14.5, it gives you 24. So 7, first point will be on, this is on 7, this is on 12, this is on 12 plus 5 17, this is on, this we got it on 17, then this is on 17 plus 5 22, it is in this way. Then this we got on 22 plus 5 27, and this is on 27 plus 5 32, this will be on 32. So this is on class mark, it is not on this, the class intervals, it is based on class marks. All the frequency tables are based on class mark. When we draw it with histograms, we take the midpoint. The midpoint of histogram is class mark only. Now we have a question number 16. There already the graph is given. Now they have asked you certain questions. The first question is, what information is given by the graph? You can write the information related to the production of sugar and wheat in million tons by the 5 state is provided by the graph. So the second question is, which state is largest producer of wheat? You can see the wheat column is black and the larger black bar is on Punjab. So the answer would be Punjab. Which state has the largest producer of sugar? Now violet color bar is representing sugar, and UP, it is the largest, the longest bar for sugar is in UP. So the question number C's answer is UP. Number D, which state has total production of wheat and sugar as its maximum? Again you can see this is UP. Which state total production, when you add it up total, it is 15 plus 8, 23 million tons. And other states are not having 23 million tons. You can see to the Punjab, it is 12 and 8, 20. So the maximum, the production UP is having, including wheat and sugar total. Which state has the total production of wheat and sugar minimum? That is West Bengal. You can see the bar is least one, minimum one. So the answer of first one, the production of wheat and sugar in million tons by the 5 state is given by the bar graph. Answer number B, it's Punjab. Answer number C, it's Uttar Pradesh. Answer number D, again it is UP, Uttar Pradesh. And answer number E, it is West Bengal. What you have to do now, listen. You have to draw this graph which is given to your book, and then you have to copy the questions in the next page of your graph copy, and you have to write your answers. For B, C, D, E, you can write answer in the word, just only Punjab, Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal. You didn't need to write the sentence, but number 1, you have to write it in sentence. Now we have completed this histogram and frequency polygon. If there is any doubt, you can ask me in comment box, and along with your maths copy, as sir has said on Friday, you submit your graph copy also, because I will be correcting this graph copy also for this chapter. So if there is any doubt for related to question text chapter 18 or any other chapters, you can ask me in comment box. Till then, keep practicing. Thank you.